Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. As you've most likely heard by now, today the SPFL announced that league reconstruction would not be going ahead, and Hearts have officially announced today they're going to be taking the matter to court. I'm going to explain what this all means, what the next steps are going to be for the club, and the impact it's also had on other clubs in the SPFL, mainly Partick Thistle and Stranraer, who have also been demoted from their leagues. If you go on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below and give me your opinions on the whole situation. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, before I go any further, the whole premise of this entire reconstruction, no relegation, demotion argument is that no club should be worse off because of the results of the COVID-19 pandemic. This means that no club should be in a league below the league they were in when they first started this season. It is unfair and unjust to demote a club because of the results of a global pandemic, meaning the season cannot be completed. It is not fair, it is not right, and it should not happen. Right, now with that out of the way, of the 42 clubs in the SPFL, only 16 voted for league reconstruction, and as you can obviously tell, that meant that it was dead in the water. Consequently, Hearts were demoted to the Championship, Partick Thistle demoted into League 1 and Stranraer were demoted into League 2. We also can't be forgetting about Kelty Hearts and Brora Rangers, the two Highland and Lowland League clubs who were denied their chance to get into the SPFL by this unfortunate pandemic and were given a fair reason to get into it by the whole reconstruction proposal. But obviously that's not going to happen, and they'll be remaining in their respective league competitions for next season, whenever that kicks off for the 5th tier of the Scottish game. Now, in the words of a certain Roy McGregor, the Ross County chairman, Hearts have been told to take their medicine. And I'm sorry, but we are not going to simply sit here and take our medicine. And I'll tell you exactly why. If it was your club, in this situation, you'd be exploring every single avenue to get out of the situation you're in, and nobody can deny that. And honestly, see if you're going to sit here and tell me that you would just sit back, as Hearts said, sit idly by and let it happen. Do me a favour, honestly, just take a look at yourself and think, really? Would you really be sitting here going, yep, I'm going to let all this pass my club by and take it without fighting back? Nonsense, absolute nonsense, you'd be having none of it. And I'm sorry to anybody who might be offended by that, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. You would not be taking this lying down, and I've said this plenty before in my videos on this topic. I respect and budge massively for taking this all the way to the courts. The SPFL is the only top league in Europe who have called their season and ended it now. In France and Belgium, their leagues are currently in court right now because of unjust and unfair demotions, and it's looking like those decisions are going to get overturned. I really hope that the same thing happens here when Hearts take the SPFL to court about this whole thing. But as I said, once again, if you're going to sit here and tell me you would be just taking it lying down, do me a favour. You're talking rubbish. Partick Thistle are currently not going to take any legal action on the SPFL, quite simply because they can't afford it. However, they are reserving the right to take action if that circumstance changes. So if Partick Thistle are able to get the money to submit a court case... Apologies for that. That was my tea getting made, so I had to pop off quickly and polish that off. But anyway, where was I? Ah yes, Partick Thistle. If they get some money from somewhere, then possibly they could raise the funds for a legal challenge, but for now they're staying put and not taking any action. However, they are reserving the right to do so if circumstances change. The previously mentioned notion that no club should be left worse off as a result of the pandemic is made very clear by the situation Stranraer are in right now. Their chairman Ian Dugan on Sky Sports News said that they've not got a single player contracted and they've got no idea when the League 2 season is going to start. That's just absolutely grim stuff for any football club to be put into, and it's out of their control completely. I feel extremely sorry for Stranraer and Partick Thistle as well, because they don't know also if League 1 is going to be able to play and when it would all start up. It's a shambles and it shouldn't be allowed to happen, but somehow it's been allowed to happen and it's not on. So, now that we're aware Hearts are taking the matter to court, what different avenues could the club explore? Well, the first one available to Hearts would be a compensation package to make up for all the prize money lost for dropping into the Championship. Also includes a loss of revenue from the decreased championship schedule, that's a lot of ticket money not going to the club, so the club would most likely be asking for that amount of money to be paid to them as a result of them dropping into the championship. Also, the club could opt to take out an injunction against the SPFL, which would mean that they could not start the 2020-21 Premiership campaign without Hearts in the league, and if that happened then UEFA would get involved, and if the league couldn't start they would take away the European places, so that would mean no Scottish teams could play in Europe. It would be a pretty bold move to use, however Anne Budge is willing to do what she feels is right for the club, and if that's the route she takes then so be it. And finally, the reinstatement notion. Currently, the SPFL have said they can't use their executive powers to force through reconstruction. However, the court could say it's an unjust decision, well, which it is, but the court could rule that it is an unjust decision and force the SPFL to give them it back and tell them to think again. And with that brings today's video to a close. There's not much else at this moment I'd like to discuss. Hearts put out a club statement earlier confirming the legal action, and at the end of the statement they put a very moving quote. "Thank you for fighting for us, now allow us to do the same for you. That is the attitude that I want Hearts to adopt. We're not going to give up until we're told otherwise. We're going to push on and hopefully stay up in the SPFL Premiership." Ways you can support the club: you can sign up to the Foundation of Hearts, I'll leave a link for that down there. You can make a one-off donation or you can pledge monthly, and that would help the club massively going forward to support this fight for justice, really, for what is right, for the correct decision to hopefully be made. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like and a comment and tell me what you thought. Quick there to subscribe and quick there for some more Hearts content. Until the next video, I'll see you for more very soon. Until then, take care, bye for now.